officially at the Summer of Champions as the man who main evented the last Summer of Champions as the Reality Wrestling Champion. Now he still is holding gold 365 calendar days later. He is the Texas Champion, but I will say, Kirby Carrion, I'm a little bit confused as he does not look like he is ready for battle.
I don't think his sponsor, Reginald Loss, is very happy about this right now, because you're right, he doesn't look ready to compete right now.
Hold on, he's grabbing a microphone. We're going to hear from the champion.
Why I'm wearing this beautiful bedazzled jacket. You know, the one that costs more than your entire life. You might be wondering why I'm wearing these custom skinny jeans. You know, the one that shows off my massive quads. Well, actually, I have bad news. The sexiest showman in road history is unable to perform tonight.
Whoa, wait, hold on here.
Yes, the rumors are true. While defending this Texas Championship around the world, I was injured. And I know that's an atrocity. But what's more of an atrocity is I talked to Booker T tonight. He told me I had two options. Option one, forfeit my Texas Championship.
Wow, this is breaking news for us right now.
You see, only a bunch of jealous jackasses like all you people would want that. And option two, find a replacement to defend my Texas Championship. So the power invested in me, I found someone. I found someone just as big as me and just as strong as me. And he will defend my title. Bring him out.
Whoa, wait, hold on here. Wait a second, is that going to be who I think it's going to be? It is.
Well, the good fella Matt Vine has been hired by Cameron Cole in order to defend that championship. You see, he's showing the dollar signs, and Cam Cole said by the power invested in him, he has been able to appoint a suitable replacement. And I will say Matt Vine is more than suitable, Kirby Carrion, but this is not something we expected, but a big opportunity for Matt Vine.
So let me get this straight. Cameron Cole is going to be putting everything from that championship on the shoulders of Matt Vine to defend against Terrale Temple, right?
Yes.
I don't know how smart of an idea that is, but if there's one thing that he's got going for him, it's that Terrale Temple now has the element of surprise coming to him, because I don't think he was ready for Matt Vine here tonight.
Well, no one was ready for this, but here we are. We are ready for our #1 contender for the Texas Championship. Well, it's time to set the tempo, and Terrale Temple has made his return to Reality Wrestling in recent months, Kirby, and he has found himself at our annual Summer of Champions event with the opportunity to win the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship. Again, only though, it's not against the man that he thought it was going to be.
And that's going to be the biggest question of this matchup here, Brad. Will Terrale Temple be able to change everything, his entire game plan, because he's no longer going against the conniving Cameron Cole? It's now Matt Vine, who is a completely different athlete than Cameron Cole.
And here's the thing, I mean, we've only seen Matt Vine in recent weeks at the Row. We don't have enough tape on him, if you will. I mean, I say we don't have enough. Terrale Temple surely doesn't have enough on the good fella Matt Vine. So let's see here. This is for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship. Terrale Temple versus Matt Vine, who is the replacement for Cam Cole.
And the Road Nation already coming alive for Terrale Tempo. He has been a house favorite here for years now, Brad. And let me throw a little fact at you right now. It has been 5 years, almost to the day, since Terrale Tempo has held singles gold here in the Reality of Wrestling.
Yeah, Terrale Tempo was on a meteoric rise at the Reality of Wrestling until an injury sidelined him for several months, and then he ended up taking time away to pursue other endeavors. His mixed martial arts career, his acting career out there in Los Angeles where he relocated to, but now he is back in the Reality of Wrestling with a new focus. And we have seen him competing at the highest of levels as of late, and this is a big match for him. This is a big opportunity.
Now, the biggest thing that I feel Tempo's gonna have to change about his strategy here is that he has a strength advantage over Cameron Cole, but I don't know if he has one over Matt Vine. As we saw right there, that shoulder tackle really seemed to have taken Tempo off of his tempo, no pun intended.
Well, they look to be about the same exact size, really, when you look at the tail of the tape between the two. So you're right, that strength advantage that Terrale Tempo would have probably had against Cameron Cole erased, but he was able to get Matt Vine down there.
And now this right here is just classic Tempo, as Matt Vine doesn't even know where he went. Nice shot there to the midsection here, Brad.
So Matt Vine acting as the interim Texas champion, if you will, a hired gun from Cam Cole, who refused to allow his title to be forfeited. Big elbow drop going for the cover here, one, and a kick out after one by Matt Vine.
Well, we still see Cameron Cole on the outside, possibly shouting instructions, almost like a coach here to Matt Vine. And what do you think is going to go through Cameron Cole's head if he does happen to lose that championship because of somebody else?
You know, that's going to be a bitter pill to swallow, but obviously he is more than confident in the ability of Matt Vine to get the job done. Matt Vine doesn't have any championship experience that we know of here, at least in the Reality of Wrestling. So this is a big moment for him.
This right here just seems like a big chess match between these two competitors. Oh, as the big leg whip right there works for Terrale Tempo, as Matt Vine is now retreating over to the side of Cameron Cole.
And Matt Vine and Cameron Cole getting a little FaceTime right there. Perhaps Cam Cole, oh, look at that! Oh my gosh! And a clothesline that might have just shifted the balance of power.
And there's going to be Matt Vine's opportunity here to start really laying in some damage to Tempo. That was one of the most vicious lariats I've ever seen from anybody here in the Reality of Wrestling.
It was a bad one. It was a bad one there. As Terrale Tempo now reeling from the impact of that incredible clothesline, that lariat of Matt Vine, and now the good fella going to work here, looking for a big inverted suplex. Short elbow drop, going for the cover here, one, and a kick out after 1.5 for Matt Vine. Matt Vine, though, really has everything to gain here, because if he wins, he is not technically the Reality Wrestling Texas champion, but he then has championship experience under his belt. That will elevate his confidence to a new level.
Not just championship experience, but also Summer of Champions experience. This is going to be the brightest lights that you will see anywhere in Texas over the summer, and especially against somebody like Terrale Tempo with the tenure of Terrale Tempo. That is just a big, big task that Matt Vine has to break through that glass ceiling.
These are just two big dudes duking it out for the top prize to represent the Reality of Wrestling's Texas Championship, which in a lot of ways, here we go, cover 1, 2. Texas title is different than any other championship in Reality of Wrestling because it is defended not only all over Texas, but all over the United States. We see the Texas Championship as a pillar of the excellence of Texas wrestling, and we put it on exhibition around these great 50 states of ours. So this is a big opportunity to have nationwide exposure, not only on television, but at all the independent and live events around the country.
We have seen many people vie for this Texas Championship, but the list of actual champions is very, very short as long as the Texas Championship has been active. People like Will Alday, people like Cameron Cole, Ryan Davidson, Mysterious Q. The list is very short.
1, 2.
And and it looks like Matt Vine, or I should say Terrale Tempo rather, is trying to add his name to that very, very exclusive list.
You would think somebody with the ability of Terrale Tempo and the experience, right, and the veteran presence would have more championships to his resume here in the reality of wrestling, but he's always come close and no cigar when it comes to any other championship outside of the TV title. Here we go, Irish whip. Oh, wow. Completely taking out Terrale Tempo here. Going for that elbow drop. Tempo had it scouted.
You can see Cameron Cole on the outside, almost maybe starting to feel the fear that that championship could be leaving his side.
Reversal.
Drop kick did not connect. Tempo now.
Wait a minute, going for an ankle lock. Ankle lock submission. Ankle lock submission. Center of the ring. Texas title is on the line.
He's trying not to tap here.
Look at Cameron Cole. Cameron Cole is losing his mind. He knows what that feels like. Oh, and Matt Vine able to roll through and send Terrale Tempo into the turnbuckle with a back suplex.
And Terrale Tempo, the way he bounced off of that mat, that just goes to show how much power he has.
1, 2, 2.5. But you saw Matt Vine immediately after that back suplex, he grabbed that ankle. That ankle has damage to it. And you wonder if that's going to come into play later in the contest.
Matt Vine now trying to get another opening here for himself after that ankle lock, and he's just throwing Tempo from corner to corner.
This is the Summer of Champions 8, our 8th annual event. The Texas title will be on the line tonight, as well as the NWA Women's Championship, the Diamonds Championship, the Television Championship, all up for grabs at this event.
And here goes Terrale Tempo. He's firing up, Brad. The back elbow connects.
Here he is, a kip up. A kip up there. Irish whip reversal from Matt Vine. Matt Vine reeling. Oh, a big power slam cover. 1, 2. That could be all. 2.5.
Such a close call. You can see, look at the outside. Cameron Cole. I think I just saw his heart leave his body because he thought he just lost the Texas Championship. As right now Terrale Tempo is calling for paying dividends. And he just pointed at Cameron Cole. He says that this one's for you.
Going for the paying dividends. Paying dividends. Can he hit it? Matt Vine. Oh, wait a minute. Cam Cole. Cam Cole just tripped him. Cam Cole just tripped him.
And the referee saw it too.
Wait a minute. He's just kicked Cameron Cole off the ringside. A big pole handle.
It was only a 2 count. Cameron Cole has been ejected.
Matt Vine pleading his case with the referee. Referee should have been there quicker, but of course, the ref was distracted by Cameron Cole. Matt Vine with the big pole handle could have won this match for Cameron Cole, but Cam couldn't help but to get involved.
I think he felt his championship slipping.
It's a roll up. 2, 3. Texas champion. Terrale Tempo out of obscurity just won the Texas title by defeating Matt Vine, a sentence that I didn't think was a possibility walking into this evening. Here at the Row, and how fitting to do it at the Summer of Champions. Not able to get the job done, but that just kicks us off tonight. So much to look forward to. This is SOC 8.
Hi everyone, Clay Roberts here with Chris Russo, the human microphone stand. You don't say a word because I got a lot of things I got to get off my chest. First and foremost, let's talk about the method in which I won this television title, because in case you didn't notice, I am your new television champion. I want to just get it right out there. I didn't know about Booker T. I didn't know about Gaspar, and I didn't know about the no DQ stipulation. What I do know is that the ends justify the means, and that in a big world of white knights with silver swords and shiny shields, it is the man with the machine gun who talks the loudest. And so sit down and listen, because I got the smoking gun right here. The second point I want to make is what this means for Clay Roberts, Chris Russo. What does that mean? I don't know what it means. I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm usually the smartest guy in the room in Texas, which isn't that hard. But you look at the champions across reality of wrestling, and Rachel Rose is asking for money on Twitter for a dress, and Cam Cole took a hit of his vape, decided the world was flat, and ran off the side of it. Because I can't get him in the room to challenge for a title, to defend his title. And the only one that's putting in any work is Mysterious Q. So here's what I'll say. This right here makes me number 2 in this company. And anyone that's got a problem with it, well, I've got great news. As of today, this title will be defended the way it's supposed to be defended. The way William Regal, the way Arn Anderson, and yeah, the way Clay Roberts will defend it. 10-minute time limit. Open challenge. Anyone in Texas, anyone in America, anyone from Bangkok, from Thailand, from China, from Japan, if you want to roll up and get on my TV, I'll give you 10 whole minutes to get the job done. And if you don't, well, I guess that's just a title defense for Clay Roberts, huh? Because here's the trick. In that ring, I am as good as anyone on this planet. And as of today, I'm as good as anyone on television. I am professional wrestling the way God intended it. And I'm Clay Roberts, your new, reigning, defending television champion.
Grudge match, if you will, 6-man tag. La Familia here making their entrance. And you see Diego de la Cruz sporting the SUC jersey. That's the screwed up click. Obviously an allusion to one of their opponents here this evening. But La Familia, flanked by Charisma, looking to settle the score here this evening. And they're also sponsored here tonight by the Alejandro family and David Lackey both. Thank you so much for your sponsorship here for our Reality of Wrestling athletes as we now await the tag team champions and a Houston superstar, if you will, Brad. Superstar, as you said, a major recording artist who's native to Houston, Texas, Les, also known as L.E. Dalla, a man who put out an album called The Texas Rattlesnake, a lifelong wrestling fan who found himself now in the middle of a squared circle. This is something that I'm sure he did not expect just a couple of months ago. But Fly Def and Les are about to take on La Familia. And tonight, Fly Def is sponsored by George and Marie Cherepes. Thank you so much for sponsoring our athletes. And you're right, this whole thing started between Les and La Familia at the Last Stand match, where we saw Les kind of have a shocking entrance and performance where he almost won the whole matchup.
I mean, Les was so incredible in that Last Stand match. He was a surprise entrant. You know, we'd seen him in years past. He's always been someone that has made his face and presence known at the Reality of Wrestling. But this evening, he makes his official in-ring debut in a 6-man tag team match. It looks like Zach Mason, Warren J, and Les are all ready for battle. We're going to start off with Warren Johnson and Jonathan Vega. Collar and elbow tie up here in the center. Strength advantage obviously in the corner. The man who won the first ever Rise to Wrestling Royalty Tournament. That's Zach Mason, Zach Zilla.
Now I think it's a very smart idea here for Les to team up with Fly Def. Who better to bring to your side in a tag team matchup than the tag team champions for your first debut here at the Summer of Champions?
Absolutely, and you know how bitter this rivalry has been between these teams. I mean, you go back to another banner event here at the Row, that one night in Vegas where we saw Fly Def come back to finally reunite after so many months apart against La Familia. And oh my gosh, that might have cut Jonathan Vega off right there. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out right at 2 from Jonathan Vega.
As we see Zach Mason, the man with the power in the team of Fly Def. Now we're going to see Warren J making his way into the ring here. And look at that, Fly brother Warren J showing us the speed that Fly Def is very well known for.
Kick out after 2 there from Jonathan Vega on Warren J. Again, oh, look at that, drop kick to the left knee it looked like there. Warren J. Still in the driver's seat against the fresh Diego de la Cruz. And who do you think this match means more for? What would a win mean? Who would it gain more from getting a W here at Summer Champions? Which team?
I believe that it's definitely got to be for Fly Def and Les. You know, this is Les's debut. We've never seen him in a match to this capacity. And if Fly Def can, you know, help Les get that victory, imagine the kind of headlines that we would get in the Houston Chronicle if Les is the winner at the Summer of Champions.
Les, a man who cover here 1, 2, recently put out an album with Texas legend and music legend Bun B of the Underground Kings. They did a duo album together. Ooh. So he is widely regarded by all of his peers as the next big thing out of Houston. But wait a minute. Looks like we're gonna get a tag. And here comes Les.
Now is the time for him to show us what he's got.
This is Les's official debut here. Oh my gosh. And some brutal chops. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Diego de la Cruz now, obviously the veteran here between the two. Wait a minute, head scissor. Les hits a head scissor.
That takes some crazy athleticism.
Splash.
Les is showing us what he's got.
Oh my gosh, cover 1, 2, and oh man. Aiden Cristiano there, and now it's Bedlam. It's Bedlam. It's a brawl. It's a brawl here at the Summer of Champions.
Referee trying to restore order here. Oh, but now Diego de la Cruz going back on the attack.
Able to get the advantage there. Referee distracted, and now we see that Les is the object of La Familia's pain and torture, if you will. Trying to fight back. And then here we go. You want to talk about Summer Champions. You want to talk about a veteran. You want to talk about somebody you don't want to find yourself in a dark alley against. You're talking about Aiden Cristiano, the former Reality Wrestling champion.
He defended that championship here about 4 years ago at the Summer Champions 4 against Gino Medina, but now he is here against Fly Def and Les. As you can see him, this whole thing started between these two. Those belt shots that we heard throughout the couple last months is something I'll never forget, Brad.
Yeah, the echoes of the leather meeting the flesh is something that is hard to get out of your mind. Sickening shots and they are all really just taking Les to task. And you got to think about it. This is such a smart strategy by La Familia. Les obviously has the least amount of experience, and you're putting him in the corner. You're not allowing him to tag in either member of Fly Def.
And you can see right here, Aiden Cristiano very smart to go and goad Fly Def into making a mistake. Les trying his hardest to make a tag, but
not able to get there.
Just inches away.
Close but no cigar, just getting the hell beat out of him by Aiden Cristiano.
Fly Def trying to get the Road Nation to give Les their energy.
Les needs it right now in a bad way. Jonathan Vega now been tagged in here.
You want to be a professional wrestler, Les, you got to get in there with the best. And right now, he is making his presence.
Oh, look at that! Cover! No, he's going to go for a cover. Now he's going for a tag. And he finally gets it there. Warren J coming in. Oh, and here comes Warren. Fly brother Warren J.
One half of the only 3-time tag team champions in the reality of wrestling. Into the cover.
1, 2. Now Warren J again having to keep his eyes in the back of his head for La Familia. Oh, look at that, a big boot.
And look at this here, this is classic Familia. Diego De La Cruz goes up,
lands on the lower back of Warren Johnson. Right above the kidneys, that'll bring you to your knees.
And now Warren is just being pieced apart by La Familia. Look at this, they got him up.
Oh my gosh.
Unique tag team maneuver there. La Familia is always learning new craft.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Cover 1, 2. And Zach Mason, Big Zachzilla, not allowing the match to end at that moment. Referee Isaac Bouillon, our senior official, has his hands full.
So now Aiden Cristiano's trying to slow down the pace here. Referee very on top of the action right now, but Aiden Cristiano has got to watch out. He doesn't want to get disqualified.
Oh! Big chop to the chest there. And this 6-man tag match has really been dictated by La Familia, the collective unit. You know, we talked about the inexperience of Les and this being his debut, and that was going to be a target for La Familia, but really, this whole unit as a threesome, Fly Def and Les, they aren't used to being in this environment. La Familia is.
And that is what they're showing right now. They're not only able to cut the ring in half, but as soon as they find a weak spot, they're going to exploit it, and they're just going to keep each other fresh. As we can see Zach Mason in the other corner trying to get Warren J to come back to life, and I think he may have done it. Here he goes.
Oh, he's trying to get to Zachzilla or to Les. Oh, can he make it? Can he make it? Oh. Double DDT! Double DDT! Can Warren get to the corner? Can Warren get to the corner?
He's got to keep going, Brad. He's almost there. There it is!
There it is, a tag to Zachzilla. A tag to Aiden Cristiano.
And here he goes. The power of Zach Mason in full display. Suplexes for everybody in La Familia.
Irish whip, reversal, up on the shoulders. Zachzilla fights out of it. Thunder bomb, cover 1, 2. And La Familia able to break it up.
That was really close, but La Familia always know where the other man is at. As Aiden Cristiano rolled out of the ring, and now it's a 2-on-1 attack in the center of the ring.
Aiden Cristiano out of commission, Warren J out of commission.
Oh, double lariat there from Zach Mason. Now Les is still just standing there. Look at this, Zach Mason saying, give me the tag. And Les is your legal man.
Wait a minute, what is Les thinking? What is Les thinking? Oh my gosh, A crossbody from the top rope from Les L.E. Dollar, serving up some steak and shrimp.
And right now, Les is the legal man on that side. Warren J and Zach Mason just eliminate the rest of La Familia.
And now Les standing tall. Les standing tall, but wait a minute. Oh! And just getting pummeled again by Aiden Cristiano. And the madman, El Capitan, El Jefe, is about to put an end to this.
But Les able to break free here, Brad.
Les able to break free, looking for that STO again. Wait a minute. There it is. Stunner. Stunner from Les. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Les and Flydeff win. They did it. Flydeff and the debuting Les L.E. Dollar are able to get the victory at the Summer of Champions.
Incredible showing here by Les. It turns out that the last stand match wasn't just a one-time deal. He has come to the Summer of Champions, and he has made a statement, taking down all of La Familia.
Not only did he take out all La Familia, he pinned Aiden Cristiano after that steak and shrimp stunner. Able to get the job done. The tag team champions and Les. A unique matchup that you will only find here at the Reality of Wrestling.
You not in my roster. You players ain't part of the team. Man, you wasn't hit for the dream. Man, you wasn't home your sleep. I maneuvered alone in these streets. Made a name for my own in these streets. Beyond it that you got to see. Don't mind me, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Hopping off the scenes, cause I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't get mad at me, cause I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Do what you supposed to do. You could get you some too. Ask me who I want.
Walker Texas Ranger handles the bad guys with a roundhouse kick. I'm Jim Walker, Walker Texas lawyer. I handle the insurance companies with a roundhouse kick to the wallet. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, give me a call at 713-552-1117 or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. You'll be glad you did. Why would you call anyone else?
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This upcoming matchup is going to be one to watch as the NWA Women's World Championship is going to be on the line. Kamille has held the championship for over a year, but now she makes the trek to Texas as we are going to see if Gigi Rey can get the job done here tonight and crown herself the brand new Women's World Champion.
Mill Woods. Sorry, I had to get that in there, Kirby. I had to get the Mill Woods. I'm a fan of Mill Woods. I'll be honest with you. I've come around on it.
You've made me a fan of Mill Woods, Brad.
Well, here she is, the NWA Women's Champion, Kamille. Makes her debut here at the Reality of Wrestling's Summer of Champions. Kirby, for the people watching at home, tell us about Kamille.
Kamille is known as the Brick House because there's no stronger woman than her in the NWA currently. She defeated Serena Deeb to claim that championship, and as I said earlier, she has been a champion for over a year. We want to give props to Rachel Rose for being one of the longest reigning women's champion. We've got to give props to Kamille as well.
The NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, of course, dates back decades in this industry. And if you hold a championship for such a prestigious organization, you know you have a lot to live up to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA Women's World's Championship. Introducing first, she is the challenger from Millwoods, Alberta, Canada, Gigi Rey. And her opponent from Durham, North Carolina, she is the reigning, defending NWA Women's World's Champion, the Brick House, Kamille.
And that championship right there that Kamille is holding up dates back to the year 1937 when the inaugural champion was crowned. That was Mildred Burke. All the way back there in the 30s, Kirby. That was 2 years before The Wizard of Oz was even released. To give you a little bit of a milestone there, that is the prestige of that championship.
As we're about to get started with this matchup, we want to give a shout out to Jeremy Weller for sponsoring Gigi Rey, and we want to send a shout out to Vixen's Wrestling Revolution for sponsoring Kamille here, the NWA Women's World Champion. Here we go, Brad. This one, I think, can burn the house down.
Collar elbow tie up, and Mill Wood standing right back up. Gigi Rey not backing down. Collar and elbow tie up, champion and challenger, champion with the advantage.
Oh! And something that I'm going to be looking at very closely here in this matchup, Brad, is how Gigi Rey is going to adapt to the power game of Kamille. Kamille honestly has almost freakish strength, but she is always day in, day out at the gym working on her craft, as right now she's just able to take down Gigi Rey with ease. And look at this now, she's just bending her to her will. Nation in full effect here tonight for Gigi Rey. This is a home game for Gigi Rey, as we have seen her be a part of the reality of wrestling for the better part of the past few months here. And can you imagine what kind of ovation she will get if she manages to capture one of the most prestigious championships in women's wrestling, Brad?
It would be incredible. It would be incredible to put an end to the reign of Kamille and to win her first championship in her young career for Gigi Rey. Oh, look at that, Gigi. Great athleticism. Oh. A kick there. Oh, and followed up by a chop, both directly to the sternum of Kamille. What is Gigi thinking here? You got to think about strategy for Gigi Rey. This is a major opportunity, but she is battling someone she's never faced before. Looking for that. Oh, able to get it. Kamille somewhat planted right on her noggin in the middle of the ring. Oh, flying forearm there, Kirby.
Now Gigi Rey starting to continue the attack here. Kamille gets cut down to size, and this is exactly how you want to go against a powerhouse here, or I should say a brick house like Kamille.
Oh man, and those knees to the side of the rib cage. Mill Woods in the building, and now Kamille might be rethinking her trip down to Houston, Texas.
NWA Women's World Champion taking a breather, taking her time. As we can hear everybody here at the World Gym Arena cheering for Gigi Rey. Referee Isaac Bouillon up to the count of 5 already. Count of 6 now. As Gigi Rey was able to pull up Kamille, but now Kamille using that to her advantage.
Kamille is trying to protect her championship. Obviously, she's in a foreign territory. She doesn't have home court advantage, but she knows she has the champion's advantage. Nice gut wrench suplex there from the NWA World Women's Champion.
As I think she's gonna go for it again here. Oh! That right there, that's the power that I was talking about, Brad. No one has been able to find an answer. And the person that we saw come closest was probably Serena Deeb, but that was when Kamille won the championship. Oh! Now just driving the knee there to the lower back of Gigi Rey. Big shot there from Kamille.
Kamille now just having her way with Gigi Rey.
Big shot there to the midsection from Gigi. Oh, and a big spinning kick here. The shoulders are down into the cover. One. Kamille almost out of nowhere with that spinning kick.
And this is the first time, Kirby Carry On, and how fitting at Summer of Champions, this is the first time in nearly a decade that an NWA championship has been defended in the reality of wrestling. The last time that happened was in 2012 when Cahagas defended his NWA North American Heavyweight Championship here at a reality of wrestling event.
What an honor it is to be here for the call. It's now a big clothesline, could be it.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2.5.
The one thing that Gigi Rey has got to watch out for is that devastating spear that Kamille connects with. As soon as that is it, as soon as that connects, that's it. It's over. Big cross chop right there from Kamille. And here is that brutality that we know from the NWA Women's World Champion.
Gigi Rey now trying to get back into this, following up on Kamille. Irish whip there, Kamille. Oh my gosh, finding her way on the apron. Sliding under Gigi Rey. Oh, looking for a pin there. Gigi falls through and a bicycle kick to the grill. 1, 2, and now I thought that might have been all.
Gigi Rey showing her endurance here, but will it be enough to crown herself the NWA Women's World Champion, Brad?
We shall see. Gigi Rey, Irish whip into the corner, and took that turnbuckle rather hard there, just bouncing off of it.
And now this is the pace that Kamille likes. This is methodical. She is just piecing apart Gigi Rey.
Kamille taking her time to jaw jack with the Row Nation might not be the smartest thing. As another Irish whip, but Gigi Rey had it scouted there. Had that moment to recover and a missile drop kick from the second rope.
That could have been the opening that Gigi needed to create a little bit of space for herself. As listen to this place, Brad.
They want Gigi Rey to win this match.
We're up to a count of 5 here. Referee Isaac Bouillon getting dangerously close to a double count out here if neither woman can get back to their feet. And here we go, they're both back up, but who's going to get that first strike?
Gigi Rey. Oh, look at that. Elevated knee, really trying to get Kamille. Oh, can she get her? Can she get her over? Oh, underhook suplex. And Mill Woods, his own Gigi Rey. Trying to finish this thing off.
Big sliding forearm.
Cover, 1, 2. Could that be all? No. Gigi Rey was a half-second away from a banner moment in her career, becoming the NWA World Women's Champion.
Big forearm here from Gigi Rey. Trying to go for a judo throw, but Kamille maybe still has too much in the tank. Look at Kamille here. She caught her. Dangerous position here.
Looks like she got her in the torture rack position, made famous by the All-American Lex Luger. And there it is. There's the torture rack. There's the torture rack.
Spinning her out now.
Oh, cover. 1, 2. Gigi Rey got her hand on the bottom rope.
Not able to kick out, but still with the wherewithal, that veteran experience from Gigi Rey to be able to grab the rope and break that pinfall attempt. But now that alley-oop plants Gigi. You've got to wonder how much damage that midsection's got. As I think Kamille setting up for the spear. Gigi Rey saw it coming.
Look at her bicycle kick. She had it scouted again.
Oh.
Gigi Rey looking to capitalize. Going to the apron. What is she thinking?
Wait a second.
That's Promise Braxton. Promise Braxton. Promise Braxton causing a distraction. Gigi Rey off the top.
There it is.
From the brick house. 1, 2, 3, and still. Wait a minute.
Did you think you guys were going to have Summer of Champions without Promise Braxton? Sadly, you guys are more stupider than you look. And for you, Gigi, you should never stick your little Canadian nose in my business. And for you, Miss Kamille, you should have never ranked her. You should have ranked me, the chosen one, the inaugural Sherry Martel Classic winner. And yes, I said that. You want a real challenger? Just say the name, Promise Braxton, and that's not a threat. That is an absolute guarantee. What's my name again?
Wow, Promise Braxton making herself known at Reality of Wrestling Summer of Champions and calls out the NWA World Women's Champion.
Well, if we're going to see Promise Braxton versus Kamille, that in the future possibly, that is a match that should headline any show here at the Reality of Wrestling, Brad.
Promise Braxton made her presence felt, but Kamille is still the NWA World Women's Champion.
Here on our main event of Reality of Wrestling, for our executive producers, Booker T and Sean Mel Huffman, our director, Kevin Bernhardt, and my broadcast colleague, Kirby Carry On. On the ball, Brad Gilmore. This is the Reality of Wrestling, and we'll see you all next week.